Hello, happy Wednesday. How are you guys? Nice. I thought it was Thursday, so I'm not doing great, right? So once you think it's the day ahead, then you're in big trouble. If not, it was day behind, that would have been fine, right? But it's okay. It's all good.
Professor Clausen.
Yes.
I'm searching for my webcam right now.
Oh, you're fine.
So yeah.
You'll find it. Isn't it fun when it just disappears?
Yeah, it's
That's
like the
my trick to it.
calculator. It's like the okay. I'll try to find it. I hope I do.
Okay, I'm sure you will. All right, I'm going to put a doc in the chat for today. See, Haley, we're on the same page. You thought it was Wednesday yesterday. It was because today's Thursday, apparently. So if you want to, after you pull up that doc, you can start on the warm up if you want. You don't have to. You still have 3 minutes.
Okay, I found it. It was like all the way across the room.
That's weird. What were you doing, Joya?
I was cleaning yesterday. I was like going through all my clothes that I didn't need. And I guess I was misplacing things because I usually keep my webcam under my bed so I don't forget it. And I think when I was doing that, I saw it and I wanted to move it so I didn't lose it. Then I did. Here.
You would have known if it was still under your bed, right?
Yeah, that's where I looked and I was like, where is it? And it was just across the room. One of my, I have little dishes to hold things in my room. And it was just in one of those.
Nice. I feel like it's a nap day. I don't have time for a nap, but I want a nap. So, yeah. So I'll nap while you guys do all the math. How does that sound? Good idea? Yeah. We'll see. We'll do a warm up and then you will. Oh, Haley, you make me want to trade. So I was up at 5 a.m. and I was cleaning and I made pancakes and then I was doing a million other things. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's time for me to give a final exam. And then I was late to office hours because my final exam wasn't done. So it's been a crazy, crazy time. We were just talking about Harry Potter the other day, how we haven't watched it in a long time. And one of my kids said, I hate those movies. And I was like, how are you related to me? Get out. But it was okay. We figured it out. He was like, oh, maybe I've just seen him too much. He was trying to appease me. That's what was happening there. I watched, remember the other day when we were talking about Captain America? Weren't we talking about that in this class a long time ago? A few days, week ago, something like that. I had to watch those movies again because I was like, oh, nothing like watching Captain America when you're trying to grade. So. All right. Okay, which one We can talk books or we can talk movies, but what's your favorite one? Therese, Haley, where were you on those Harry Potters? The third one. That's my favorite. Now, are we talking book or movie, Therese? Because they're different, right? Ah, okay. Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite book, I would say. And the movie, isn't the second one Chamber of Secrets? Yeah, that's probably the worst one. So she's a horrible person. Well, I'm not sure if she was ever not a horrible person, so I'm probably bad for supporting her at all. The good news is I think everybody kind of gets what they deserve at some point, right? So there you go. It'll come around. Yeah, yeah, Chamber of Secrets is my least favorite. Isn't that sad? The book is so much better than the movie. That's the problem. So the book is so much better than the movie that I didn't love the movie. So that was the problem. And my daughter said her favorite is 4, which I was like, seriously, 4? I'm not sure that would be my favorite. So, but maybe that's because that's where they're all dating, right? And she was like youngish, so she was kind of thought that was fun. Because isn't that the one, isn't 4 where they have the big tournament and they get all dressed up? I just can't even remember who I was just marking here. That was weird. Who just came in? I was distracted by Harry Potter. What else is new? What else do we want to share besides Harry Potter today? I'm sure there's something someone else wants to share. It was Jose. Sorry, I didn't mark you here, but now I did. So it's all good. I got you. Therese, I noticed it's so much shorter. How much did you get cut off, Therese? Like 3 inches? It always seems like it's more than they really cut off. Yeah, she said she colored it too. It looks good. I like it. Okay, Jessica, when's your next appointment? It's killing me.
It's on the 26th, and that's
okay.
I'm doing like the whole anatomy thing, so they'll find out for sure.
Nice. Stay tuned, right? Stay tuned for that update. My updates are nothing. I cleaned my house at 5 a.m., which I'm sure thrilled everyone in my family. I did not vacuum. I held back. So I feel like that was okay. I did clang some dishes, which was probably irritating. But they slept through it. I think they're fine, or they'll tell me later. My husband was up already, so it doesn't matter, right? Okay, so we share Wednesday. Anyone have anything else to share? We've talked about Harry Potter. We've talked about hair. What else we got going on? Nothing? We talked about the weekend yesterday. Oh, Cameron's in Flagstaff already. Nice. Did your weekend start already? I feel like quarantine or COVID time means it's always vacation. Next Thursday, Haley. I'm excited. Wait, Morgan, why don't you have class for a week?
So I'm in public speaking and we're doing our speeches right now. So my group went first, so I'm just waiting till we go back to class.
Oh, so they don't have to publicly speak? I'm missing something.
I said it like kind of confusing. So we were like online, like through like a call, and we just like had to like speak to our group and the teacher. And then she's like, all right, guys, see you in 2 weeks. And I was like, peace.
Okay, that sounds like a plan that I should implement, right? Because that never happens in my world. I don't know what this is talking about. I would think public speaking, you would have to be there to watch other people talk, right? Yeah, that's what I thought, but
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. So I took a class in college. It was one of my favorite classes. It was a seminar class. We all got assigned a topic and we had to teach the class. It was like 400 level class. And so I chose a topic that was like 4 weeks in, right? And we only met once a week. And so once you gave yours, that was like the majority of your grade, but you did have to go to class each week. But all you had to do was take notes on other people's once you turned in yours. So I did mine 4 weeks in, and then the rest of the semester I just got to sit and take notes. That was easy, once a week. Loved that. I think it was Odell Beckham. I'm pretty sure it was. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a class people should take during COVID times, because then you wouldn't have to go, right? Laura went to We Care Wednesdays. How was it?
It was super nice. People were really, really, really nice. The Wednesday before that, I went by bike, and they were so nice that they saw that I didn't have much space in my backpack, and a really nice girl came to my apartment and she brought all this stuff. So that was really, really nice.
That's awesome. I'm going to give them that feedback because I don't know that a lot of people praise them outwardly. You know, like you tell them thank you, but maybe we don't share enough that it's a great service for people. So excellent.
I think they should be thanked, like, because they are doing a really nice job and they are really nice people.
Oh, Erin Rawson, I love her. Okay, so we don't even know each other. We just email each other back and forth because every time she was in charge of something, and every time I would send her an email, I would forget what I needed to do. And so I would be like, Erin, I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. And then Erin would be so nice and answer me. And I was like, oh, thanks, Erin. Apparently I'm not good about following directions. So, oh, good. You guys could share all of these things. This is important because you're registering for next semester. How many of you are registered already for next semester? I better see some hands go up. Nobody is registered. Here's what's going to happen. I'm worried. Morgan's registered. Joy is registered. Here's what's going to happen if you don't register. They start canceling classes. It's true. Because they think, oh, enrollment's down. We're not going to need all these classes. So we're going to start canceling classes. And then you guys all try to register at the last minute, and then there's no classes. It's like a vicious cycle. Yes.
When's the date we need to pay by?
I don't know. They should have told you right away, but I will email someone and see if I can get that answer.
Okay, thank you.
So, yeah, it's not yet. I know that. So. Nice. All right. So any questions about registering or anything like that? Okay. Get registered. I promise you, it's important. I know it sounds like a ruse, like I'm making stuff up. You know, like we don't really need to register, but you do. Who is asking questions? Somebody was asking. I'm ready.
Do you know when the dates are for like when to have our like application in for scholarships for next semester?
Ooh, another good question. I'm going to write both those down and get those answers when you guys are working on those problems. So let me see. I'm going to do scholarship deadline. Is it a particular scholarship?
No, it's just like I know that there's like a universal one that you can like put out there and then, you know what I mean?
Yes. I just wanted to make sure because there are separate little scholarships too that have certain deadlines. Our next actual break is Thanksgiving. I think that's our next one. I don't think we have one before then. Maybe we do. I'll look at my calendar. When's Veterans Day? Do we have Veterans Day? We should. I'm going to look that up too. Okay, so vacation days. And then, yeah, I think it is November 11th.
Oh, I also have another question.
Yes, I'm ready, Joya.
Okay. I got a text from MCC, and it said that I needed to log into the Student Choice Refund Center. I don't know where that is.
Oh, I would say it's probably just in your student center.
Okay.
So check your student center and see if it says like refunds right there. There should be a place for that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Oh, good. Thanks, Laura. You're very helpful. The 16th of October? Okay, just making sure, because that's eminent, right? That's Friday. Today's Wednesday, the 14th. Jessica, who's our visitor?
This is my daughter. She's 6. This is Olivia. Say hi.
Hello, what would you like to share
Hi,
with us?
Olivia.
She's shy, being shy. Share something. It's what we share Wednesday.
What?
It's We Share Wednesday. What are we doing today?
Pumpkins. We're gonna do carve pumpkins.
Yay! I like to paint pumpkins. Have you ever painted them?
No.
That
Well,
for me was more fun. I don't like all the slime. Do you like all the slime in the pumpkin?
She loves slime, so I could just imagine.
No, I don't like the pumpkins.
No.
The only thing good about the slime inside is getting all the pumpkin seeds. Do you roast them in the oven?
Yes.
I think become pumpkin pieces.
Yes.
Wait,
And you can eat them.
we can grow pumpkins.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, maybe you should plant some seeds. Tell your mom to save some and plant pumpkins for next year.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Olivia. That was such a fun sharing.
Goodbye.
She is so cute. Okay, I feel like we should just have a day of just that. I'm just kidding. We have math to do. Okay, I am going to get those answers for you. Did you guys see the doc in the chat? And pull it up and try the warm-up. So the warm-up is this wait, I'm not even sharing my screen yet. Robert is raising money through his business for a local charity and plans on spending $1,500 for upfront costs. And he's going to host a tennis tournament. I really thought it was a golf tournament. I failed. I think I wrote my answer as a golf tournament. Sorry about that. He expects to sell tickets worth $7,000 for the day, but if it rains, he's in big trouble. He won't sell any tickets. And yeah, we're just going to say it's a golf tournament because I just decided that anyway. I'm gonna fire whoever wrote that. Okay. And he won't sell any tickets if it rains, and he'll lose all his money of his upfront costs. If the weather for the tournament day is a 35% chance of rain, what is his expected return or is his expected value? And is it a good idea for Robert to spend the money on upfront costs? So if you look at the handout that I gave you, it has a table on there already for expected value. So your choices are it's going to rain or it's not going to rain. So make sense of he has to spend the $1,500 no matter what, right? Rain or shine, he has to spend $1,500. So figure that part out. And then when you're done, type to me in the chat the best Halloween costume you ever had or the one you wish you had when you're done with your warm-up. Okay. Good luck. All right. So I got a lot of info in the chat and I appreciate it. I don't know if you keep seeing me do like this, but I have stuff in my way. So good job on basically the costumes or the not costumes. If you don't celebrate, that's totally fine too. I always think it's a good idea and then I don't. I don't know. My favorite costume for me ever was when I was in college and we went out and I couldn't find a costume. And so I just we had like a little tiny end table and I just put it on my head and I went as a piece of gum. So I won second place in the costume contest. And first place was our friend who went with us, who we dressed up like the Pillsbury Doughboy, which we just put white sweats on him and like a sweatshirt and sweatpants because I went to NAU. And then we made a chef hat for him and we stuffed him all with pillows. It was super fun. So he won first place and he won like $300 or something. And we did his whole costume. And I won, like second prize was like $50 or something, which was still exciting, but not as exciting as 300, let me tell you. So, okay. I put in the chat the information for tuition when it's due. So it says December 7th, but then it also talks about payment plans and things like that. And you can see payment schedules on that website that I put there. So if you go to that website, you'll see all the payment schedules. Except for I just went there and it just says the latest one is spring 2020. So not helpful, just FYI, but I did get December 7th on that. And then Laura is correct, October 16th is most of the deadlines for scholarships for the spring. And then the last thing I was gonna look up was our calendar. And then we're gonna talk about this table and look at it. So when we were talking about, first, let's talk about the outcomes. If it rains, what is his outcome? How much money does he get? Yeah, he loses $1,500. He loses his upfront cost. Good job, Derek. Good job, Jose. Ooh, putting the dollar sign on there and everything. I appreciate that. We're just one-upping each other. It's okay. We were both right. So how much does he make if it doesn't rain? Because that's the better scenario. If it rains, he's out $1,500. Yes, Haley, can you tell us where you got that $5,500? Oh, wait, you're muted.
No. Am I?
There you go. Now you're not.
Okay. Yeah, so you take the 7,000 that he, like $7,000 worth of tickets, and then if he's already spent 1,500, just take that away from the 7,000.
Nice. So 7,000 minus 1,500 gives us the $5,500. So a lot of doing these problems is just making sense of them, right? Okay, so now how about the probability column? What's the probability that it rains? What did you put in that column?
I put 0.35.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.35 because it's a 35% chance of rain. So 35% as a decimal is 0.35. Excellent. Good job. Now, how did you figure out the probability it doesn't rain?
Subtract from 100. 0.35.
Yep, subtract from 100.
0.6.
Yeah. Nice. So you could do 100% minus 35% and get 65%, or you could do 1 minus 0.35 and get 0.65. Doesn't matter, right? Either way. So then you multiply those and you get your final expected value. And you should have gotten $3,050 as your expected value. Yeah. So what that means, in my opinion, he should really try it, right? He should spend the upfront money because he's only out $1,500. I mean, as long as he's not going to go broke, right? Doing this, but I think it said he was doing it for charity anyway. And so his expected value is that $3,050, right? Because the likelihood is it's probably not going to rain. Any questions on that one? You okay? That one seemed easy, didn't it? But if you've been working on your homework, some of the homework's hard, isn't it? Does anyone get to those problems? Like the Keno problem? Was it making your brain hurt? Yeah, some of these are tricky, but if you focus on building your own tables, I think you'll be okay. So if you look at the next problem is going to be about warranties. A lot of us are tempted to buy a warranty, or we think warranties are a ripoff, right? So you have to decide, and one of the ways you can decide, or the company, if you're the company and you're warranting your product, you have to decide how much to charge for your warranty because you don't want to lose money. So this next problem is on your worksheet still, right? It's from the company's perspective. So a company estimates that 0.7% of their products will fail after their original warranty period, but within 2 years of the purchase, with a replacement cost of $350. If they offer a 2-year extended warranty for $48, what is the company's expected value of each warranty sold? So I'm going to put you in groups so you can work on these problems, but really try this one. And while I'm doing the breakout rooms, if you guys have questions or if you want to talk it through, like how you can, what would you put in the different categories, go ahead. You guys can just talk while I am putting you in groups. Nobody wants to talk. You can chat with each other too. That's fine too. Okay, so hopefully you're putting things in there. For your probability, I hope you wrote 0.007 as the decimal. So make sure you work on that. I'm only going to leave you in your breakout rooms for about 12 minutes. Get as far as you can on this handout and call me in for help if you need it. Okay? Excellent. All right. Welcome back. I think everybody's back from the breakout room. Here's the solution to that first problem. Maybe you guys got it right. If your team got it right, can you type it to me in the chat that you got it right? If you were off by a little bit, do you see where you made your mistake? Okay. Oh, nice. A couple groups got it correct. So the thing that I noticed some people make a mistake on is they forget that when the product fails, the company has to give out $350, but they get $48. So some people make a mistake on that one. And then on the other one where it says the product does not fail, they still get $48, right? So, and hopefully everybody figured out they do 1 minus 0.007 to get 0.993. And then so overall, it means the company makes $45.55 on average on their warranties. Okay. So I know that probably, did anyone get to number 2? Like the second one and
Yes.
finish it?
Yes.
Nice. If you want to check your answers, I'll stay here so you can check your answers. I'm not going to make you guys do an exit ticket because I kept you so long. I have office hours tonight. If you find this really difficult and you want to look at the last 2 problems, right? I have my key. If you come to office hours, we can work through them and I can share my key with you so you can see it. Okay? All right. I'll see you later. No exit ticket today, right? Stay on if you want to see the answer to the second problem. Bye, everyone. Happy almost Thursday. Okay, so some of you are here for the answer to number 2. Anyone want to tell me what they got
Yes.
from the carnival game? What'd you get?
I got 38 cents. I rounded.
38 cents positive?
Positive.
Did anyone
Wait.
else get anything different?
I got negative 25 cents.
Me too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Laura, I got
25.
negative 25 cents.
That's what I got.
Good job, Jose. Excellent. You guys did great.
25.
Let me
How'd
see
you
if I
get
can
25?
Let me
I
see if I can share my screen with you.
Okay. I did 4 and then
Can you
time.
see mine?
Yeah.
So you either get $1, $2, or $6 on the spinner, right? So then your outcomes, remember, it costs you $2 to play. So you either lose $1, you don't make anything, or you make $4. And then for your probabilities, there were 6 out of 8 $1 slots. There were 1 out of 8 $2 slots and 1 out of 8 $6 slots.
That's where I went wrong. I put 1/8, 1/8 for all of them because it said equal probability of landing on all of them. So I thought it was like 1/8 for all
Yeah,
of
but
them. I guess.
since there were 6 slots that had 1s on them, you have to add all those together.
Okay, that makes sense.
Good. Hey, good job. Did anyone get further than number 2?
Yeah.
Oh, Haley did and Joya did. Okay. Do you want to see number 3?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Yay! I got that one right. Okay, I got that.
Yay! Excellent.
We were
Okay.
almost done with 4.
Okay, now number 4 is a little bit trickier. Can I ask you one question?
Yes.
Did you take into consideration that you buy a ticket and you don't win anything?
Yes.
You did. Yay!
I put
Okay.
0.
Good. So, but the probability is pretty high that that happens, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So did you finish that one? Do you want me to do the
No,
big
no, no.
reveal?
We were just writing it. We were writing
Okay.
it, and we were like, I
Okay,
don't know.
so good. Just don't forget to do the part where you take into consideration you could win nothing, because some people didn't do that and then their answer was all crazy. Yeah. Okay. Yay. Okay. Nice hard work. It's not officially due. So you working in your groups today earned you those points. But if you want to check your answers, just let me know. Okay. All right. Happy Thursday Eve.
Can I
thought it
see
was
the
Thursday
last
all day.
problem?
Can you
Like,
see
can I
what?
see that, like, the answers to the last problem? Because I want to, like, see them so I know if a problem like that comes up next time, if it's possible.
Did you get it right?
I don't know. That's the thing I want to see.
Well, tell me your answer and then I'll tell you if you're right.
Tell me if I'm right. All right, hold on. I gotta find it. This stuff.